guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Whitney. Nice to meet you. So for today's video, I figured I would talk to you guys about my pregnancy while I'm getting ready. There's so many things I wish I knew and so many things that I've learned and experienced throughout my pregnancy. So I figured I would just share it with you guys. So let's just get ready. The first thing that I've learned and experienced so many times, I kid you not, since I became pregnant all the way to my final days of pregnancy, is people will comment on your weight and how far along you are. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's the one thing pregnant people do not want to hear is, oh my god, you're that big already, or you're still that small. Like, pregnancy is normal in life and people need to just leave that alone. Like, the amount of people that are probably insecure about their pregnancy weight, and then you have the amount of people just commenting on your weight, it's like a big insecurity, and I'm insecure about my weight. So hearing a lot of people being like, oh, she's not that big, or oh my god, she's so big, or why do you look swollen, or wow, you've gained so much weight. And even like some of the doctors that I saw, it's like majority of them never said anything about my weight gain, because you obviously gain weight when you're pregnant. Like, why don't people just normalize pregnancy and weight gain? Because that, I feel like that's just common sense and it shouldn't be something that people talk about. Not everyone wants to hear about that. Like, people can clearly see that you're gaining weight, but that doesn't mean the person who's gaining weight because they're pregnant wants you to straight up tell them, oh my god, you've gotten that big. Another popular thing that I experienced while I was pregnant is you are not supposed to have caffeine when you are pregnant. And the amount of looks that I got when I had caffeine or coffee, I had coffee. I don't know what people think or have through their head that pregnant people cannot have a cup of coffee, but my doctor straight up said to me, drink a cup of coffee every single day. And the amount of looks, man, when I walked around the stores with a coffee in my hand because I was pregnant, it's like, if you do your research and if you actually care, you can have up to 200 milligrams of caffeine every day when you are pregnant. It's not going to affect the baby. Something you just have to get used to is, if you like coffee and everything, is that people are gonna look at you like you're a weirdo for drinking coffee, as if that's like the worst thing you can be putting in your body for your baby. Like, there's worse things, thank you. Like, the farther I got along in my pregnancy, the more people looked at me. Like, there was one day I went to the store, obviously pregnant as can be, towards the end of my pregnancy, and I was just walking in like a normal human, how everyone else walks into a store. And the amount of people that looked at me just because I was pregnant. Like, I had nothing in my hands. I had my phone, my purse to go shopping for daily life items. And these people be staring at me, giving me dirty looks like I'm sorry, I'm pregnant, which is a normal thing in life to do, and why you be staring at me? We're doing a very natural-ish look today. We aren't trying to go extra. I was so insecure at the beginning of my pregnancy about like being pregnant and everything, because I was going to gain weight and the amount of people who are going to stare at me and everything. But as you keep going, you get used to the fact that people are going to stare at you and there's nothing you can do about it. At some point, I kind of was just like, I'm growing my baby inside of me, and if people want to judge me, they can, because I have a baby that needs to be healthy, and I will do whatever it takes to have a healthy baby. So if everyone wants to stare at me like a weirdo, I guess that is what it is. Another thing that happens a lot, like even to this day, is people are going to try to give you their opinion about how you should mother your child as if it's their child and they have the right to tell you what to do. Like, even to this day, I have some people trying to tell me, do this, don't do that, do this. Why are you doing that? Like, low-key judging me for the way that I mother my child. Which it's like, everyone's different. Everyone's life is different. No one has the same exact life. So, of course, parents are going to parent the way that they feel is best for their child. If you're a first-time mom like I am, they are especially going to give you their opinion as if you have no idea. Like, as a first-time mom, I did some research. I read a book. Like, I did a couple of things to help prepare me. I also have an older sister that had babies, so I used to babysit her babies for her a couple times. So I had some exposure to babies. So it's not like going into having a baby blindsided. First, being like a first-time mom, you're gonna learn, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna make mistakes. But having people constantly give you opinions and tell you what you're doing wrong or what you're doing right is like not needed, in my opinion. Because I also see it as, my baby is not your baby. So my baby is gonna need different things. Something I wish I did while I was pregnant is not tell people right away. I personally told everyone at first, like just my family. I told my family right away. I feel like it would have been so much better if I would have just waited, kept it a secret, because people start treating you differently when you're pregnant, and it's just like, I'm still me, I'm still a person. Like, yeah, I'm growing a baby inside me, but that doesn't mean you have to treat me differently, you know? In 2024, we want a healthy and peaceful and balanced life. We don't want to deal with all that drama. Personally, obviously, because it's my first, I did a baby shower and a gender reveal. Now, the gender reveal, obviously, I had all my family, friends, and everyone, which I love. Part of me wishes that now I would have just done something intimate with just me and the baby's dad and found out that way and not have to share it with everyone else and then share the gender later on. When it came to knowing the baby's gender, everyone cared about the name, and then people judged the name like there was no tomorrow. For my second baby, or like something I just wish I never did, was tell people the baby's name and the gender. Another thing I wish I did, which I kind of regret now, is halfway through my pregnancy is when I started documenting it. Like, I started taking pictures of my belly growing from 20 weeks up, and I wish I started since day one. But as someone with like body issues, I refused to for the first 20 weeks, and now looking back at it, I have no pictures, and it kind of sucks. I only see what my body looks like from 20 weeks up. Where's my body from week 1 to 20? I've only been a mom for almost 2 months, but ever since I gave birth, I've not cared about what anyone thinks. Let me just tell you, I feel so much better. And it took me 10 months to not care, and I still care a little bit. Like, some people, when they say stuff, it hurts. So don't get me wrong when I'm over here saying I don't care. Like, there's some people that will say some stuff and it kind of like hits me. But as a parent, I only care about my kid and if my kid is okay. And I'm almost done with my makeup. So exciting. Another thing I noticed throughout my whole pregnancy is some people are going to try to take over. There's many things that you as a parent want to do, like plan your own baby shower, plan your own gender reveal, buy your own maternity clothes, make your own baby's nursery, do your own registry. Like, there's so many things that like you want to experience as a first-time mom, and people are going to try to take over. Because that's what happened to me. As someone who has a hard time telling people, stop, it's me, it's my baby, I'm gonna do what I want, sort of thing. It was hard. It was literally so hard. And I just don't understand why people like try to take over like it's their baby. Like, I am not really someone who asks for help, but when I do need help, I will ask for it. So when people kind of just try to like take over, it's like, no. That's why I don't ask for help, because people just end up trying to take over the whole thing. And then it turns out to be something I did not want in the end, and then I'm upset. I just wish I knew at first that it's gonna be a lot. Because of course I was like, oh, I'm pregnant. Like, it's like, it was a lot at first. It's like, oh my god, I'm pregnant, my life is changing. But then it was also happy, like, oh my god, I'm off a baby, I'm so excited and everything. So I was so excited to tell everyone, but I was not expecting all the opinions, the emotions, the weight gain, the judgments, legit everything that comes with pregnancy. So it's just another reason why I'm like, my next pregnancy, I don't want to tell a lot of people, because I don't want to deal with that again. It was a lot. Like, I just kept thinking, I'm gonna have my baby boy in the end, and I'm gonna treat him well, and I am going to mother him the way that I want, and so it's all worth it. But some things I could have done without. I could legit go on for days about my experiences and things that I wish I knew, but my makeup is finished and my baby boy needs to be fed. So we're gonna wrap this video up. But this is the final makeup look. It's very natural. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me, and I gotta go feed baby boy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.